notice that they have their hips down there. So I can do it down low. Well, if he has, I have to make sure that he has no tubes in his belly. Or if that's an issue, like if I have a question, like I had a couple of patients, I didn't know if it was going to fit around their belly and I didn't want to be rude. So I came all the way up to the top and I just, you just tell them this is for your safety, this is so I can, you want it snug enough. And then
so she can control my weight.
This is safe, and I always test it. So I'm like, this is just going to be so that I can take care of you and I can hold you if anything should happen. So, and normally when you're doing this, you're wrapping, if you're in the inpatient, you're wrapping their gown around and you're trying to make sure everything's covered up in the back while you're holding the belt. But a lot of times it's just so you have a walker out in front and I just have him up here and I'm like, we're going to go for a walk. Some of them, they'll test you. Like he just did. They'll be like, I'm like, okay, I got you, don't fight me. Or my favorite one was the guy that kept leaning. He's leaning.
Yeah. She's got you.
He's not
She's working.
Nice.
She's working.
Not being nice. So I mean, it just depends. But if you have if you have a question about where to put it, if you're ever.
Hang on. But a person with a stroke, go ahead, hold on. Person with a stroke, like I know that Robert and Tim are in my midline of my body. But someone who's had a stroke will lean away because now they think that they're upright. They literally think, so they have perceptual spatial awareness problems. Then there's other people that my left side, say my left side is my weak side. So she's guarding me on my weak side, but I'm leaning to my weak side. And that's the opposite of what she wants. She wants me to go to midline and maybe lean a little bit this way, and I'm leaning right here, all onto her. So this makes advanced HAB techniques, which you're going to learn next quarter, very important.
And my hands are underneath, because if you're on top, when they go down, guess where they're going? Down. Whereas if you're behind them, he's going down, I can put my body weight behind him and I can be like, get there! Or something like that.
Also guys, so show them how to hold the gate belt to begin with that. So everybody hold their gate belt up, go to your partner, make sure you guys know exactly how to...
Draping. I mean, deep breathing, wound care. Wound care.
How do you know?
She said it in patho last semester. We're gonna debride like raw meat. I promise you. You make a bet? You make a bet?
No,
right
I
now.
just never read you. I don't know if you're ever.
Dude, I'm 100% sure.
I believe you though.
Okay guys, so grab a hold of the gate belt.
It is meat though?
It is meat, raw meat. Ham hocks.
When are we doing that?
Thursday.
No.
He's not done.
So just go.
He's not done.
For someone else, just take
You say go do it?
I think everybody's.
She just said, Colleen, show him how to don.
He said we're not taking the test at home.
Okay, so
We're
guys.
not?
No.
When?
You
When did
guys
he
feel
say
okay putting it on? It's a
You're
50-50 chance.
You're
Either you have it on right, or
You're
you flipped
joking
it
or no?
over, reversed it. You'll know it when you try and cinch it up and it doesn't work. You'll just have to flip it. All right?
The best place to have it though is down around the waist. You really
I'm gonna ask
up
her right
high
now.
and just trying to
Are we coming in the morning?
And for the women, guys, keep
We're
in
not taking the
mind,
quiz at
for
home?
the women, if it's down
This is a
here,
prank?
I have to say,
You're pranking
please
me. You
lift up.
did.
So when she lifts up for me,
Some of them are down here. They'll be sitting on the bed like this,
I was all
and their
excited.
boobs will be down here.
Open
and
book.
then-
Open.
so this is a skill that I have to be able to bring the belt up, be able to tighten it, and not pinch her breast. Okay? Now, if for some reason I need to go above, so I'm going to go higher up, and again, I'm here, but she'll tell you I have a hold of her, and she's leading. Relax your arms. I'm digging this belt up. I'm digging the material of the belt right up into her axilla. It's not going to feel good. And also, patient's skin is frail. It's thin and it can break and bruise. So you also have to remember when you put your fingers in, you got to go like this instead of your knuckles. So my knuckles are now into her, and that's not going to feel good. So it's here. Okay. And there will be inadvertent touching.
Okay. For
It's inadvertent. It's
for
not
the older
intentional.
women, it's okay to ask them. For some of them, like a couple of my ladies, she's like, "Oh, just do what you got to do." So instead of lifting up her, I mean, she was quite large.
You'll help them, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't want to help. They're like, "Do what you got to do, sweetie." So you're trying to get it
Yeah.
up and keep their gown down or whatever.
And you will
so
lift,
they
and
can
if
help
if you don't feel comfortable, you could always do something like this where you have your hand here, and you come in and you use this. I've done that. I've used a towel.
Would you still use this part of your hand, or I was taught you like use the back side of everything?
I still use my palm, but again, I have it covered with something.
It's easier to do
Okay.
the palm
Yeah.
one at a time.
Yeah.
You get
But
the
Josh is
velcro.
right. It's a good point. How
You
can
could
they
get-
say if you use here, you weren't
for the
fondling?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Down and down gate though. You guys understand that?